got a little thing saying, that's all right. I'm going to just put a little post out on my channel just to say we've got Hannah Reid on, you know what I mean? So let's have a look. There we go, the live stream's there. Now I'll have a little bit of feedback. Oop. Keep that. This is me I'm trying to talk and do things, Hannah, and I kind of feel
fine, don't worry.
Miserably at doing two jobs at the same time. Right. Copy that. So, you know, when you were talking about, because we'll actually chat on about your job. So, your garden for, I forgot the name, Trackall. But you said you were working last night, so you're not surely gardening in the dark. You must have.
No, I had to. So we've got microgreens upstairs, which we can do like any time of day. But I've been recording some videos and stuff for some companies down at work, and you know when someone's like right in front of you, and I was just totally off track with everything. So I was recording some videos down there for them. Basically, we're going to be at COP27, so we're doing stuff for that.
What's COP27?
Do you know that thing where like all of the nations meet to talk about the
right.
Moving forward, yeah. So we'll have to make a little sustainability video for that. So.
Oh wow! I mean, it's funny, you know, because Hannah, when I mentioned, this is talking to my wife, and I was telling the friends, I popped down to the little garden there. Everyone talks about that restaurant, and our best friend's son went down about a week ago, and he said he had the steak, and he had the with his girlfriend, he had the steak and the marrow. I think there's a bone marrow. Like, I don't know what he was calling it God's butter. He says it was gorgeous, man. They both had, you know what I mean? It's getting loads of kind of good, nice talks about it. You know what I mean?
It's been there for about 5 or 6 years now, but sort of everyone's just kind of finding out about it now.
So we've got a couple in there, Hannah. So what? Everyone who's kind of watching and listening, I've just got Hannah on. We're just having a quick test. Now, I know Hannah's audio sounds a little bit kind of echoey at the moment, but we're hopefully by Monday, Hannah, we'll get that sorted. We're going to get just your little headphones in there. So I'm just kind of testing to see everything works. So Hannah's going to be our special guest on... Woo! Now, Hannah, actually, I'll just make sure there's a thing I haven't done. Clicked your name there. So I'm guessing you want Hannah, not
Ginger Grows.
Not Ginger Grows. Yeah. Are you happy with that title? Or
that's fine.
Is that you're on your Instagram when you've got like Ginger Grows? Was that something that you kind of just picked early on and it stuck, or?
Yeah. I sort of just picked it randomly. I couldn't really think of a name, and then now I feel like I can't change it.
Can't change it, I know. And actually, kind of, you're huge on the Instagram there as well, so well done, that. And you've been, just to let people know, am I right in thinking you've been gardening since about 2018, or have you been doing it like way more than that?
Sort of my own garden and growing my own stuff, but sort of when I was young.
House Wi-Fi, or...
Yeah.
Right. They have lost you totally there. I wonder if the house Wi-Fi, what I'm going to do is just... So Hannah will come back. I know she'll kind of error start an interview session. Not sure what that is. You know, kind of... I'm just going to do a few things. Hannah, this is just a test. That's why we're having like a little Steve issue there at the moment. There was 27 people in. So Hannah Reid is hopefully coming on Monday. Hannah will jump in. And Hannah was, if anyone watched that video that I did a little bit. Hello, Hannah.
Hiya. So
just out of curiosity then, what rough speed have you got with your Wi-Fi? And is your Wi-Fi near you? Or could you use...
It's in the living room. So I'm in the room next door in the dining room. I have no idea what it is.
Right.
Virgin Media, you're meant to be able to have 10 devices on at once.
Right. That, I mean, if it does that again, Hannah, just do exactly what you know what I mean. I'm a professional. I can take it. Do you know what I mean? So yeah.
Would it be better if I was just on like 4G or something? Do you think? Or...
Well, I know I'm on like unlimited data with EE, and it's just like stupid fast.
Lightning fast. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's but I wouldn't worry if it does it a couple more times now while we're having a little chat. Then we'll kind of maybe think about getting you on, you know, or even just dragging, you know, like the router a little bit kind of closer to you or something. But I don't know if it was that. It might have just been, you know, maybe phone issues or something like that. I don't know. I would maybe put it on, if we're using the phone, do not disturb.
Yes, I don't get notifications.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because I don't think we would see your notifications, you know what I mean? But you would, you know what I mean? Probably like, where the hell are you?
The screen.
So what was that? Oh, you talked about track all, is that right?
Yeah.
Right. What were we talking about? This how long? Oh, you said they've been there 5 years.
Yeah, roughly. I think it's been there maybe 5 or 6 years now.
So how long you worked for them then?
I haven't been there for that long. I've only been there about a year.
Right. It's honestly, it's like it's a someone who's just recently retired. That would be a lovely kind of part-time job. And I just, you know what I mean? You just pip this at the post there, that kind of, because it's just, you know, it's the location is, you know, if anyone's kind of seen that video, it's right on the banks of the kind of the Tyne Gateshead. And, you know what I mean? It's just like the beds are perfect. The soil is, everything is kind of super perfect. Do you know what I mean? Like, I guess you've got the one kind of downside. You'll probably have loads of people kind of wandering around and kind of poking. Do you get that or not? Or?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like in the height of summer, it was so busy, and there was sort of loads of people out, like on the sort of the front where we've got all the seats and stuff drinking. And I can honestly say there's been absolutely no damage done whatsoever.
Oh, right. I was like thinking that, you know, because it does.
Sort of like a plastic glass left in a bed, or like a cigarette butt like on the side, but genuinely, like I can honestly say that there's been nothing.
And nobody comes and just sits on the beds with the pints.
Yeah, all the time.
Oh, right, they do.
Yeah. People sort of sit like amongst the garden, and like loads of people get photos and stuff of it, which is good.
Oh, right.
But everyone's like really quite respectful so far, touch wood anyways.
Right. Oh, I never, it would be, to be honest. Like, we all know the benefits of kind of gardening. So just to sit there for 5 minutes, you know what I mean, and get a photograph in there as well. That's quite sweet, to be honest. So, you're off. So, I think Hannah, I'm sure that's okay. We've got, I'm not sure how many's in there. I've just seen. If anybody wants to ask Hannah a question, that would be lovely. Put a letter Q, but we'll get away in a minute or two if anyone's got. Like I say, Hannah's going to be here on Monday, and hopefully if it works out for Hannah, we're trying to get her back every once a month, a bit like Jessie and hopefully like Sophie from the allotment newbie as well, just to kind of mix things up and just get other. Hannah, just like you say, how far, I don't want to tell you folks where you are, but you're probably about, say, 30 mile from me, but it's more inland, so possibly a bit colder when the frost hits on the night time than like the seaside here. So it'd be nice to kind of just see, you know, what sometimes gets hit with your side of things, what your failures. I always like people's failures, and then, you know, how you're going about growing. And it'd be nice to know how you work for Track All. Do you know what I mean? How because the depths of winter, it's going to be kind of sparse food you're carrying in there. So you, like you say, you've got your microgreens to kind of take over as well. So yes, you're off. Well, Hannah, we will. Well, Hannah, you stay on. I'll say goodbye on the thing. So we've been live there now for I think 10, 20 minutes or something. So you haven't failed that test. You've passed the live test, Hannah. There, thank you very much. So, folks, we will see you on Monday night. Hannah will be one of our guests, along with Steve and JB. So look after yourselves. Take good care.